let you know this afternoon that if you give God your attention, He is going to give you His direction. And when God gives you His direction, everything you lay your hands on to do will succeed. Why are you failing in life? Why are all the inputs of everything that you do not fruitful? Why are your outputs not satisfiable? Because many of us tend to do things by our own strength. We don't depend on the strength of God. We want to do it by our own knowledge, our own know-how. My brother, my sister, my friend, I bring you word today that when you give God your attention, He is going to direct you. He's going to give you His direction. And anything that God does through you, through His directions, is going to succeed. The thing that God will never do is that God will never change. He is God. He is omnipotent, omnipresent. He is the mighty one. He is the creator of the universe. No one created He. Have you ever thought about how the creation came to place? How the world came to place? How the fishes found themselves in the sea? How the trees even grow, or how the birds feed themselves? Yes, when you begin to think about all those things, you begin to think about the mystery. You begin to see the mystery about the existence of God. No one knows how God was created, and no one knows how God came into existence. So for that reason, God can never change. He will never change in your situation. He will never change anything for you, but He will change everything for you. He will never change anything about Him, but He will change everything for you. So God will never change. He's not a man that changes. Your attention, He's going to give you His direction. And when He gives you His direction, everything will be fine. Remember Peter in the Bible when they were at sea. When Jesus Christ told him, "Peter, come to me," Peter stepped out of the boat and walked on water. He walked until he drifted his attention. When he drifted his attention, he began to sink. That is what happens to you and I today. When we don't listen or we don't follow the direction of God, we sink in everything we do. When we follow our own directions and some of the things happen to be fulfilling or some of the things happen to be successful, we tend to say, "Oh, I can do it by myself." But no, just imagine God giving you direction. How wonderful the end will be. Peter looked beyond. He stepped on the water, looking beyond. But when his attention drifted from the master, he began to sink. If your attention is on the master, nothing you do will fail. I challenge you today to give your attention to God. Let Him direct your path. I bring it to you today that God never does is God never tells a lie. He is not a man to lie. A man will tell a lie to you, your fellow friends, even your mother, your father, your best friend, your most precious friend will tell a lie to you, but God never lies. And this is very evident in the Bible. You see, when the angels came and told Abraham that he was going to have a son, his wife laughed. Why was she laughing? She was laughing because she knew by normal human standards she was old. Her husband was already old. They had come of age. They could not produce any baby. But whose testimony was that? It was just their testimony. When God is involved in anything, He will change protocols for you. He will shift things for you. He will open doors for you that you would least imagine. He is not a man to lie. He told them, "At this time next year, I am going to come. And when I'm coming, you will have a son, and his name shall be called Isaac." Did He tell a lie? No. The same time the next year, when He was coming, Isaac was born. There are also many characters in the Bible that were so faithful to God, and because they were faithful to God, God blessed them. They stood by God, and God made promises to them, and God blessed them. God told them, I'm going to increase your tents. I'm going to enlarge your tent. I'm going to multiply your descendants, and all of that. He kept to His promise. Same with some of us today. When we put our trust in God, He never fails us. He might delay. There might be a delayance, but He always shows up at the right time. And whenever He shows up, it's always the right time. God is not a man to lie. He has never lied, and He would never lie to you and to me. This was Inspirations with Sheribal Jean, and I'm so excited you are here. If you're listening to this message, be encouraged. God still has something for you, and don't be discouraged. There is a golden line at the end. Do not give up. No retreat, no surrender. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, it's okay. Leave your comments down below, your suggestions, and until my next video, I love you all. Ciao.